And then this last area, the ready-made resources, there's a bunch of stuff here. And what I think is the most impressive is that you have all these templates you can work with without having to start from scratch or create something. Um, you can just utilize these templates. So I'm going to go over the 4 categories. We won't get real deep into each one, but just want to show you what they look like or what's available. So activating prior knowledge, you've got like KWLs, shout out activities, true or false statements, response activities. You have some handouts like entrance ticket or draw what you know about the topic. So you can kind of look here and see, what is this all about? What could you do with it? Is that something I want to add to my slideshow? If so, you click select activity and it gets added to it. And then we can look at what does that look like for the student, right? This would be an example of where they would be putting in text of their own in this individual handout and responding, and then you can look at their responses. Okay. Then you have questioning and reflecting. So you've got plus minus interesting, 3 facts, 2 questions, 1 opinion. You've got some how do you feel about the topic, agree or disagree. Then when you get to the individual handouts, you get like summarize what you've learned, exit ticket, 1-minute paper, 6-word summary. How would you explain what you've learned, cause and effect? Some really cool stuff there. Manipulatives. This now, while it's not like limited to just elementary students, I think a lot of this tends to lean that way. Because you're getting like, clocks, you get like tens and ones charts, coins, a lot of the elementary type stuff. Like the base 10 blocks, telling time. There is like musical staffs and notes you could do, making words right here with this one, shape sorting. Um, you do have some stuff that could be used at the higher levels, it's like still like algebra tiles, math expression, manipulative stuff like that. You could, certainly use. Um, but yeah, really great stuff there with the manipulatives. And maybe what I should do actually is let me go out of this real quick and let's just take a look at one briefly here. Um, if you're someone who remembers what they used to do with um, the old style of Smart Notebook, you had to do what was called infinite clone. So I like what a lot of these are already set up that way, where when this is given as an individual handout, as we showed with a couple, the students can drag stuff to here without it disappearing, right? So the infinite clone is already built in. So I could say, you know, uh, give me 2 ways to make 35 cents. Right, and then we format the text a little bit here. Like that, right? Make it into our individual handout, and then when the student gets it, they're gonna be doing things like this, right? And maybe they go like that. I just wanted to show that I could make 35 cents twice. That's really what I was.
I'm glad you can do math in your head.
Yeah. But you kind of get the picture. You can use those manipulatives with the students, and it's pretty cool. And again, you could do it at the front of the class all together if you want to, or you could do these as individual worksheets and deliver them to them to play with. So the last one is going to be graphic organizers. There's a ton of stuff here, and with the beta things that are going on, what I'm seeing more and more of is that they're building in Canva as well. And I think that's going to open up a whole world of what's available for some of these graphic organizers and just the slides in general and the creativity of them. So that's really exciting. But you can kind of see here with the with all that's available, you've got, tables and columns, tic-tac-toe, choice board. You've got describing wheels, timelines, Venn diagrams, mind maps, brainstorming, tons of stuff. Cornell note taking, story mapping, tree charts. Yeah, there's just a lot. And again, the idea here is that these are available to you as templates already. so that you're not having to create from scratch, and you're also tying it into what's already been built through your stream here of your lesson. So I think I'll kind of leave it at that. That's a lot of stuff. And it really, I think, is most beneficial if you sign up for a free account, see if you've got a paid one already. If you do, great, and play around with it yourself. Try to create, try to find some things in the library, and I think you'll be pleased with what's available there.